All right, hopefully you're seeing me now. Hey everybody, I am Chris Choreo. I help working professional women to get stronger and feel more confident within themselves. This is a live feed, and I'm actually going to start flexibility right now. So you can drop a message in the chat as soon as you see. I've had to restart this a couple of times, but I believe I'm ready right now. So we're going to get into it. Let me turn on just one additional light. For today, you will need just perhaps a towel, an exercise mat to lie down on. If you have stretch out bands, you can use a stretch out band. Okay. These can be found on Amazon really easily. If you're patient, when the video is finished, I'll drop all of the equipment that I use in this video in the caption. So if you don't have a stretch out band like this one, right, where you can just put your feet in and you're good to go, you can use the heaviest band in your resistance loop set. Okay. And if you have none of the above, then of course, you are welcome to use a little towel like this. All right. So we are going to get started right now. Let me get on the floor. I'm going to start with some breathing exercises. So you can fold the feet. Let me make sure this is perfection. All right. So we've been working hard all week. We are at day 18, 2 more days until day 20. And if you're feeling like me, I'm feeling proud that I've completed the first 20 of the 100-day challenge. Soon we will only have 80 days remaining. So we're going to start with some breathing. And I want you to find a comfortable position. You can have your back supported if needs be, or you could have just sit comfortably in the center like what I'm doing right here. And we're just going to start with some breathing. Okay, so fold the legs. I invite you to sit up with a straight spine. Rock, rock, rock the booty. Make sure the sit bones are in contact with the floor. And we're going to start by inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Just free. No structure at all. I just want you to pay attention to the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. I want you to turn your hands up as well in a receiving position. And I want you to focus now, inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And as you take your next breath in, I want you to relax the jawline as you exhale. Relax the jawline. Relax the brows. Relax in between the brows. Relax the cheeks. And allow for a smile on the face. And smile deep down into all the organs of your body. Smile with your lungs, smile with your liver, smile with your heart. And now I want you to imagine a bright light. As you smile, there's a bright light that shines, it glows. Focus on that light. And very slowly start to move the fingers as you bring yourself back to awareness of self, awareness of the body. So start to move the body. And you can open the eyes if that feels good. Open the eyes. Okay, so now I have my left leg on the outside. I'm going to start by doing rotations from here, going right around. All right, and then I'm going to do on the opposite side as well. So here we go. 3, 2, and 1. And rotate. Out and over, feeling that stretch in the lower back. Listen to your body. For some persons, this may be uncomfortable. And still smiling deep inside of your body. Smiling with your lungs, your heart, your liver, the muscles of the body. And we're reversing. And good. From here, we're going to walk the hands out. As a matter of fact, we're going to separate and uncross the leg, put the other leg in. We're going to do that same exercise again. So here we go. And this time, we really try to press the body around a little bit quicker than the last time. As you wake the body up. And opposite side, a little bit quicker, feeling that body relax. 2, 3, 7, and 8. Good job. Now we're going to walk the hands forward. First, keeping, for me, it's my right leg in front. So walk those palms forward and stretch that back. And back, other leg in front. Reach the legs, hands forward. And relax. And from here, we're going to extend one leg out to the side. And remember, you're still breathing, still inhaling, still exhaling, still smiling deep down within self, still seeing that light. And my toes are pointed up, my knees are pointed up. If you can bring this foot, the bottom of the foot, in towards the side. If not, holding it out here is fine. So listen to your body. Try to keep the hips open. This is a hip openings too. So here we go. We're reaching over the leg, holding on to the chest here, opening the chest. You can look up. You're not only getting the hip stretch, you're also getting a rotation stretch. Excellent. If you sit all day, a great break from sitting. Just twist, rotate the torso like this. You can reach a little bit deeper. If you can, reach in front of the hand, in front of the leg. Open the chest as you stretch even deeper. And from here, we're going to turn towards the leg, facing that leg, walking the hands forward. You want to try to stretch that back. Focus on that breath out. And if you have your band and you want to use it, or your towel, or your very stiff resistance loop, loop it around, pull yourself towards the leg. For me, I'm using my stretch out band. I loop my foot in and I pull myself down towards my leg. And immediately I'm feeling a deep stretch in my lower back, especially on this side, as well under my hamstrings. And relax. And from here, we're moving to the opposite side. So gently shifting the body. Remember, the leg can either be out here with the heel in line with the crotch or groin, or it can be on the inner thigh, whichever one feels most comfortable for you. Some persons, this leg might be a little bit up. That's okay. The majority or the bulk of the stretch is being had on the hair and, of course, in the stretch, the torso stretch. Okay, as we rotate that torso. So here we go. I'm gonna reach forward, over the leg, hold on to the rib cage, rotate it up, keep that chest open, and smile. And if it's available, place the hand down and continue to stretch. Open that torso, open that trunk, relax the shoulders. And relax. Turning towards that leg, grabbing your band if you need it, and stretching over. Flexing the feet, toes. And relaxing. All right. Moving now onto the back. Let me check in. All right. We're lying on the back. And going to hold on to the knees or below the knees and just rock yourself side to side. We're doing a gentle massage to the back. So you rock yourself, hold in any little area that you feel would need a little bit of pressure, and feel those muscles relax as you breathe into them. Like you're in a boat in the middle of the sea. It's peaceful. You're well fed. It's cool. And gently come to a stillness. Going to hold on to your left knee, allow the right leg to stretch down. Pull that left leg in towards you. And you can give it a little bit of a rotation. And reverse it. Become aware of what's happening in both legs. And if you feel tightness, you want to breathe into that area that is tight. So inhale and visualize the breath going down to that tight area and releasing it. Good. And then from here, And grab your strap or your towel or your resistance loop. And you're going to put the foot in and you're going to push the heel straight up and just hold in that position where you're being challenged, you're being stretched. If you get a cramp, feel free to bend the knee and stretch it out again. And again, bend it and stretch it. Focusing on that breath out. And relax it. From here, we're doing the same thing, only that we're now dropping the knee out to the side, opening the hip, externally rotating, and then still holding on to your band or your tube, resistance loop, or whatever it is that you have. We're going to extend the leg out to the side, keeping the opposite leg on the floor. Keep it down. And feel as that leg starts to relax, relax, relax. And good job. All right, and now we're going to be pulling in the other leg. So I'm going to turn to the other side because I have more space on this side. So I'm doing my right leg now. And you're starting with pulling that right knee into chest. Rock, rock, rock until you feel comfortable. There's no pinching, nothing strange is happening. Feel the body in contact with the floor. And we're gonna pull the leg in, rotate it. 1, gently, 2, 3, 4, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to loop my foot into my band, leading with my heel, driving that heel up. And for me, my right side is a bit tighter than my left. And so I'm gonna honor that. I'm gonna be patient with my leg and just do some extra deep breathing on this side. If for you that's your left side, repeat the same. Breathe in deeply and be a little bit more patient with yourself. And again, if you have cramping in the backs of the thigh or any other place, feel free to flex the knee and extend it a couple times, however amount you need it. And extend. And from here, I am going to release the leg. And just as I did on the opposite side, I'm going to extend my leg out to the side. And as I feel my leg relaxing down, 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 I'm going to repeat this on both sides, particularly because we did quite a bit of leg work this week. So we're going to repeat this exercise before we go into our next stretch. We'll hold it for 10 seconds. That's 10. 2, and 1. And I'm going to open out to the side. But of course, first I'll need to shift over a bit. And I open to the side, stretching that other leg out, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, and 1. And going back onto my right side. So this is just cutting the count in half. So pulling, of course, if you want to hold it longer, you can go ahead and hold longer for the second set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Opposite side, or bringing it down to the side, rather. And remember, keeping the hips on the floor. 9, 8, 6, 2, and 1. All right. So now we're putting the band to the side for now. And we're going into one of my favorite stretches. If you have lower back pain, this is a great stretch for you. I'm going to put one leg across here. I want to show you the modifications for this. So if you're here, you can't hold on to the legs. You can put the foot up on the wall, cross it here, cross it here, and you increase the intensity by bringing the butt closer to the wall. Okay? Let me see here. All right. Cross the leg over and bring it in. Hold it. And switching to the other side. So if you need further modifications, apart from what I've shown you, then you could just join a live class and see how I would be able to see you better there. So it's hard to further modify an exercise when you're just doing a general class, right? So if you want further modifications, feel free to join ChrisFit online. All the details will be posted. So we meet Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 6 to 7 p.m. We meet live. We do high intensity training, and we do bonus dance classes on Fridays. All right, so that's on you if you want to be further assisted in live and direct, so I can see your body and what it's doing. Of course, it's a woman's only class. One more time. For me, this is my left leg, and I'm going to try to pull the leg in a little bit more. I'm feeling even more stretch in the leg that's crossed, in the hip. I'm still not lifting my back off the floor. My back is still on the floor. And switch it out. Other side. Again, on this side, I'm pulling it a little bit further, a little bit more. I'm a lot more warm as I've done one set before. So this side feels a little bit more, a little bit softer than it did when I just started. We're still smiling deep into our livers. And relax. All right. So now we're doing counter rotation stretch. So we're going to lift the knees up to the chest, bring them both across. You're going to place the inside arm on the top of the knees. Try to keep that shoulder of the opposite side onto the floor and extend the arm. Big breath in and out as you stretch here. It's a counter rotation stretch. Excellent stretch for the back. And opposite direction. Lift the knees to chest. Adjust where necessary. And again, the inside hand comes and holds down the legs as I keep both shoulders on the floor. You will notice throughout stretching that one side is often feels a little bit looser than the other. It's normal. Many times it's directly related to the dominant side. So, for example, my right side tends to do quite a bit of work, tends to be overworked because that's my dominant side. And so my right side tends to be a little bit tighter. For other persons, maybe your right side is the dominant side and then your left side is tighter. It varies from individual to individual. And it's related a lot as well to what your daily activity level or activities look like. So if you stand on one leg or work with one side of the body, that side of the body becomes stressed and tight over time. So you may need to do a little extra stretch on that one side. So now we're going to roll over onto all fours. We're doing another counter rotation stretch. So you're going to open the hand as we thread this needle under, and you're going to bring the face down to the floor and keep the hips squared. So don't allow the hips to shift, even though the upper body is twisting. And release. Other side, opening that needle, opening the chest to the ceiling. And release under. Face, side of face comes to the floor. Remember, the hips are squared. And we will move into another stretch, which is just a child's pose. So from here, pushing back Sitting on the heels, stretching the arms forward. And now I invite you to open the legs. The toes, the big toes can still be in contact if possible. You're going to push back into that child's pose again with open legs. And now the fingertips will be in contact with the floor as you bring the chest down. And the chin can be on the floor. So looking forward, try to bring the chest down. If this is not available, then just go into the regular child's pose, which is down like this. And relax. From here, I'm just going to bring one leg across. Hold on to the leg, right? And ensure both hips are closely in contact with the floor. As you look to one side, keep the chest open. And if it's available, you can bring that hand around to the back and focus to the back. As you intensify this stretch, keeping the torso up, lifted towards the ceiling. And opposite side, same thing. Hand out to the side. Bring that hip down. And turning the body, if it's available, looking behind you, feeling the stretch intensify in both the hip and the torso and the spine. And relax. We're going to, as we make our way back up to standing, we're going to do one more pose on the floor. It's called a toes pose, a very intense stretch, especially if you don't stretch the feet at all. You're going to spread the toes. I'm wearing socks, so you can't see my toes spread. Just spread the toes on the floor. Spread the toes on the floor. And we're just going to sit back here for a few seconds. Very intense stretch. So back off of it if you need to. Myself, it's very intense for me. I've been doing lots of Samba training. So I've been wearing my heels and I've been neglecting my feet. Ooh, it's a deep stretch. And release. You can do a counter stretch, just beat the feet out on the floor and just for this stretch, we're going to have to lean back a little bit to counter that. So we're stretching the front of the ankles. You can lift the knees off the floor a bit if it's available. And relax. And I'm coming up to standing. Or maybe because I'd have to adjust my camera, I'll come back to where we started so we can end with our breath in, hands up overhead, and breathe out. Bringing one arm across the body, stretching the back of the arm, the backs of the shoulders. Bringing that arm overhead, stretching the triceps. You can place the hand in the middle of the back, or it can be hovering out, right? And release. Bring the other arm across, stretching the back of that shoulder. And bring that arm back. Open the chest. Elongate the spine. Resist the urge to curve the back. And release. Get a stretch in for the wrists. We're stretching the wrists. Brachioradialis. And parts of the biceps. Moving to the other side. All right. And we go back to starting position. Let's just do a few breaths here as we focus our minds on self. Smiling with the liver, the heart, the lungs. And slowly start to bring yourself back to awareness. Breathe the arms up and bring them in front of you. And namaste. Thank you all for being here. And if you're ready, ladies, to join me live, I am Choreo. I work with professional women to help them get stronger and confident working professional women. So if you want to join us live, you can join Chris Fit online live. We work out from Mondays through to Thursdays, and we do a bonus class on Friday. So once you sign on to any of my full-time programs, you dance with me for free on Fridays. So I do one-to-one programs, and I also do group fitness programs. So if you have any questions, you can drop in the chat. I'm going to stay on for just about a couple more minutes, but if I don't see any questions related to my workout programs, I'm going to skedaddle out of here. Thank you for joining me today. This is day 18. We have 100 more days to go. Sorry. This is not 100 more days. Let me see. Are there any questions? Hi, Chrissy. Thank you for your videos throughout the years. I had so much pain in my hips through junior high school and came close to getting hip surgery. Your videos have helped me. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Precious Butterfly. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to say. and to share a testimonial about. That's beautiful. You've made my entire day. I am now in my 40s. It's a long time to deal with that pain. I'm truly grateful for the time and energy that you put into these videos. I no longer have that pain anymore. I'm so happy for you, Precious. I'm so happy. Precious says, I'm able to arch with no pain. I'm able to move my hip in both directions with no problem, all because of you and your videos. Thank you. With love, light, stay beautiful. Thank you, Precious. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much for your time, for your energy, for your presence. Hey, Natalia, hope you are good. All right, everybody. So again, my program, Chris Fit Online, it continues today. So we meet Mondays through Fridays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We do high intensity interval training. And on Fridays, we do a very special carnival themed or Caribbean themed dance class. So in that class, we get to chill, we get to relax, we get to enjoy. So here is the link. I'm posting it here. Join the boot camp. Thank you, Natalia. Natalia is actually a member of the boot camp, and she's also a part of the 100-day fitness challenge. So ladies, be like Natalia, be a super achiever like Natalia. So I'm pinning it to the chat right now. You can tap on that link. And it doesn't matter what time zone you are in, it doesn't matter what your time is like. I understand that it can be very time consuming for you to work out. And so this is why I do what I do to help you, my darlings. So no problem, feed your inner chef. Ah, no problem, my darling. I'm so happy that you are here today. So all recordings are provided after the sessions and you get to do them at your own time. So thank you all again so much for being here. I'm not seeing any questions. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you, Feed Your Inner Chef. Thank you, Precious. Thank you, Rowan and Samuel. Big up yourselves. Thank you all so much. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.